Hey everyone, I'm going to take you on a tour of Shadow Creek Ranch Pearland today, so stay tuned. It's a beautiful community in Pearland, and let me show you what it has to offer you. We're about to enter Clear Lake Loop, and Clear Lake Loop is basically a loop that goes around Shadow Creek Ranch, and it goes into different subdivisions that are within Shadow Creek Ranch. So there's about 6,000 homes in Shadow Creek Ranch, about 40 different neighborhoods within here. So let me show you a little bit on this Clear Lake Loop. So this is the Clear Lake Loop. It loops within Shadow Creek Ranch, and there are about 6,000 homes and about 40 different neighborhoods, smaller neighborhoods within Shadow Creek Ranch. I hope you guys heard over that sound of the cars, but this is a Clear Lake Loop, and it kind of loops all the way around and goes into different neighborhoods of Shadow Creek Ranch. So about 6,000 homes in this neighborhood and 40 different neighborhoods. We're gonna come up to a lot of lakes that we have within Shadow Creek Ranch. So I'm going to show you a couple of lakes that we'll come across. Yes, this is two lakes right here. Look at how beautiful this lake is. So that's pretty much throughout Shadow Creek Ranch. This kind of a lake view is throughout Shadow Creek Ranch. Different homes, some homes have lake back, some homes do not. And there are trails, walking trails behind some homes. So you can see on that side, those homes don't have a walking trail, so a little bit more private. But on this side, we'll get right onto that trail. That one has a walking trail. So that's kind of throughout Shadow Creek Ranch. And there's a bridge right there, as you can see, that we'll walk on as well. But look at this lake on this side. So this is the Clear Lake Loop in Shadow Creek Ranch. So the Clear Lake Loop, we can walk about 3 miles. Basically, it's a 3-mile loop that goes throughout Shadow Creek Ranch. So if you start at one point and keep going, you will pretty much end up back at that spot. All right, now we're gonna go in here. This is one of the trails that goes behind homes and has a nice lake view. And then there's the other lake over there. And if we go on this particular walking trail all the way to one stopping point, I mean, you can continue to other stopping points and make it a really nice long walking trail without having to even turn around. But if we go here up to a certain point, we will hit an exact 1 mile up to that point, and we'll come about at a school, at an elementary school. So for parents, it's pretty easy. They could literally just, get out their backyard, get on this trail, go straight up to the school, about a 1 mile or less walk. But look at how beautiful of a view that is. This is throughout Shadow Creek Ranch. So I love to take morning walks here, and it has so many different walking trails that you can take the morning walk in, and the weather is really nice. Right now we're in the middle of June and we're about 82 degrees, but it's still very decent for a morning walk. There's a light breeze and it's beautiful. So there are 2 gated subdivisions in Shadow Creek Ranch in the 6,000 homes that there are. So there are 6,000 homes, 40 different neighborhoods, and there's 2 gated neighborhoods also in Shadow Creek Ranch. They definitely offer a little bit of a higher end homes, with homes starting at least 4,000 square feet, and going up to about 6,500-ish square feet. And some of them are custom homes as well. So check this out. You will find, little baby ducks right here. And there's a nice bridge over there that we'll walk on. That's also a walking bridge. And you can hear sounds of birds and everything. So this is a beautiful subdivision. I would definitely consider this if you were looking to move to Houston, Texas. It is close to the medical center, about 15 to 20-minute drive from the medical center. It is also one of the fastest growing neighborhoods and subdivisions in Houston. It's in Shadow Creek Ranch in Pearland, Texas. Its proximity to Highway 288 makes it a really great place for people that work in the medical center, that work in downtown. The 288 has become also a toll road, so that even cuts down your commute time further. So yeah, this is a great subdivision. I will try to give you more. I will show. So there is a Montessori school right up there. So as you can see, it's so close to the neighborhood. People can walk their kids to school. And these are some business condos that are in this area that are, again, walkable distance. Look at the greenery that we have here in this neighborhood of Shadow Creek Ranch. There's lots of trees, lots and lots of lakes, lots of nice amenities, and just the overall location of it on the map, basically southwest of the inner and the outer loop. It's just, it makes it a great place. Alright guys, so this is the bridge that we talked about, that I showed you from the other end where the Clear Lake Loop was, and we have just done half a mile all the way up to the bridge. So if you decided to turn around right here at the bridge back to where we kind of started on the Clear Lake Loop, that would be half a mile. But if you go down this path right here all the way to the end is another half a mile. So this is great where you're. Okay, let me take you now to another side of Shadow Creek Ranch, another neighborhood, and you can kind of see how the lakes are on that side. All right, I wanted to show you another lake here in Shadow Creek Ranch. Look at that beautiful fountain here also, and look at how far this lake goes too. So some of those homes back there on the right corner, they have an amazing panoramic view of the lake from their windows, from their backyards. So it's kind of throughout the entire neighborhood that you will notice this. And again, like I said, you know, one side will have a walking trail usually on the lake, and then the other side usually won't. So you can see those homes over there do not have the walking trail. Now, if you're looking for a lake home that offers more privacy without the walking trail, we'll definitely look for those kind of homes. And if you're looking for ones that have a walking trail because you love to walk and you want to just step out of your backyard straight up onto a walking trail and go for a walk, then this would be the right one for you. And now these trails go for miles, so you never have to really get out and walk on the main street. You can really just do the trails here. So there are dog stations here, pretty much very close to each other. So if your dog decides to go, they can use it. And look at this, there are those little inlets from the subdivisions over onto the walking trails, which make it very easy for the residents that live here to be able to get on those walking trails and just walk. You know, we all know walking is such a great activity, and it's wonderful to do that. All right, let me show you a little bit in the subdivision. This is one of the other subdivisions in Shadow Creek Ranch, and this is kind of how most homes are laid out. So you'll see a lot of trash cans. Today is a trash pickup day, but here's how the homes are laid out. So we're back here, coming in from the subdivision onto this walking trail and back on our walk. And you will see that the homes that have this walking trail, and also the homes on the other side that don't have this walking trail, have to have this wrought iron fencing. Look at the homes over there all the way in the front. they are in the gated subdivision of the estates. So those homes have a really, really beautiful panoramic view of the Shadow Creek Ranch, one of the lakes in Shadow Creek Ranch. As you can see, this lake is really large. It starts over there where the Clear Lake Loop is, and it pretty much makes its way all the way in to the left and the right. So those homes that are straight up in front of you, they're much larger homes. They're in a gated subdivision. There's two gated subdivisions here in Shadow Creek Ranch. It's called the Oak Brook Estates and the Estates. So these ones are in the Estates gated subdivision, and most of them would be 4,500 square foot and up. So definitely let us know if that's something you guys are interested in having a gated subdivision in Shadow Creek Ranch, and they're all zoned to Alvin ISD in the Brazoria County. So here is another view of this large lake. This is one of the larger ones here in Shadow Creek. Just look at the span of this lake. There's, I believe, 4 fountains in total on this one. And you can see that subdivision right in front of you. That's the Estates. That's one of the gated subdivisions in Shadow Creek Ranch. There's 2 gated subdivisions total, and that's one of them. So it has a really amazing panoramic view. It does not have the walking trail right behind it for privacy, but there are homes that have walking trails right behind them. As you can see, we are walking on one right now. So hey guys, hope you enjoyed that tour. All right, I will be doing weekly tours, in all the neighborhoods in Pearland, in Houston, so you don't want to miss out on any of those tours. So please hit like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of the new tours that we'll be doing. We'll be doing tours of Southern Trails, Southwick, Pomona, etc. So don't miss out. If you are looking to purchase a home in any part of Houston, Pearland, Sugarland, Friendswood, any part of Houston, reach out to us right away so we can help you. Even if you're looking today, tomorrow, or in the near future, maybe a year later, let's get your research started and get you all the information that you need, including your relocation guide. All right, talk to you guys soon.